Welcome to the Tolman Self-Care Podcast, where we bring our weekly self-care content in easy listening audio format. It's a great way to boost your self-care mindset anytime you're multitasking at home, in the car, or on your morning walk. Now, before we get started with today's episode, a quick word about the content of this recording. The information shared in this podcast is general in nature and is not intended as any kind of medical advice or to replace any diagnosis, treatment or recommendation given to you by your doctor. We always recommend that you do your own research and seek opinion from a licensed healthcare professional before acting on any of this information to ensure its suitability for you and your personal circumstances. We hope you enjoy today's podcast. Now let's get started. Alcohol. Is there a healthy way to enjoy it? If drinking alcohol becomes a daily habit or more than a means of occasional celebration, you'll probably drink more than you should. Even just a weekend of heavy drinking can cause a build-up of fat cells in the liver. While this organ has remarkable recuperative powers, continued abuse can lead to permanent liver damage and problems in metabolizing glucose and various vitamins and minerals. Straight up, when it comes to alcohol, you should avoid cocktails, spirits, and anything that contains chemicals or preservatives. Distilled alcohol is too hot for the brain, and the additives in most mass-produced alcoholic drinks can add harmful toxins to your body. On the other hand, there are actually a couple of healthy ways you can enjoy a drink and not harm your health. In fact, naturally brewed and fermented beverages like beer and wine have beneficial qualities when consumed in moderation. Interestingly, ancient cultures referred to beer and wine as sacred drinks, known as sacraments, because of their ability to promote calmness, boost immunity, aid digestion, and even slow the process of aging. Cutting down on alcohol. While there are healthy ways to enjoy a drink, excess consumption of any type of alcohol can lead to diseases like cancer, epilepsy, heart failure, liver failure, nerve damage, loss of brain cells, obesity, muscle disease, and much more. To reduce your alcohol intake, there are steps you can take to cut down gradually. For certain people, a gradual approach may be more effective and sustainable than going cold turkey, which can cause people to rebound or binge in a moment of weakness. Following are a few simple steps to help you reduce your cravings and wind back your level of alcohol consumption. Apples. Apples are an effective remedy for alcoholism. The pectins in apples help to clear toxicity in the body and to nourish the cells, reducing the craving for intoxicating drinks. Social drinking. Limit social gatherings where the focus is all about alcohol, like pubs and parties. If you can't avoid them, drink slowly and space out your drinks by adding a sparkling mineral water with fresh lime in between. Set limits and rules. Setting yourself a limit of 2 alcohol-free days per week, or even removing alcohol from the house, can be helpful ways to disrupt the pattern of reaching into the fridge or wine cellar every day. And at the very least, you should set a rule not to drink before 5 p.m. unless on very special occasions. Diarize. It may sound over the top, but if you know drinking is an issue, keeping a diary can help you to become more conscious about how much you drink and to highlight your patterns. It's a way of visually noting how much you drink, which can be a shock and may cause you to begin reducing your consumption to a more moderate level. Avoiding distilled beverages. Certain alcoholic drinks should be avoided because they create chaos in the body and brain. These are typically distilled alcohols contained in most liquors, spirits, and cocktails. Many are also filled with additional chemicals that should also be avoided. Benefits of beer and wine in moderation. So long as you don't overdo it, drinking the right types of beer and wine in moderation not only can help you relax, socialize, and unwind, but there are also, in fact, some health benefits. Cholesterol. Additive and preservative-free beer and wine can lower the incidence of coronary heart disease and raises the level of high-density lipoprotein cholesterol, good cholesterol. Moderate consumption of red wine and beer also prevents bad LDL cholesterol from forming and keeps the arteries clear. Just a glass daily of red wine can help lower cholesterol because of a compound found in grape skins. In fact, the Greek and French rarely ever develop heart disease or hardening of the arteries, despite their high-fat diet. One of the reasons is the red wine they drink. Gut health. Because beer and wine are fermented, they can contain helpful bacteria that can improve your gut health. Since your immune system is centered in your gut, this can have a wide-ranging impact on the rest of your body, from your skin to your memory, digestion, and more. Relaxation. Beer and wine can promote relaxation when enjoyed in moderate amounts. Stress is a silent killer and can lead to an incredible amount of illness and disease without you even realizing. By helping yourself to relax at the end of a long day with a glass of wine or beer, you could be helping to protect your body from the destructive effects of chronic stress. Nutrition. Naturally brewed, additive and preservative-free beer is actually very nutritious. The protein, fibre, vitamins and probiotics deliver significant health benefits when combined with a clean diet. However, when you drink to excess, or you combine drinking beer with a diet that is heavy in processed, fatty and refined foods, much of the benefits are negated. Protective benefits. Whilst many people avoid beer and wine for health reasons, many healthy, long-lived cultures consume beer and wine at mealtime. The antioxidants in these beverages inhibit free radical scavengers, help to remove heavy metals like lead, copper and mercury from the body, and can even boost metabolism and promote weight loss. More facts and benefits of naturally brewed beer. Cultures all around the world have been drinking beer for thousands of years. Beer, when made the way it's meant to be, is usually brewed from yeast, hops, maize, malted barley, and rice. Enjoyed in moderation, beer can help to reduce risk of heart disease, strengthen bones, and boost your cardiovascular health. The natural fermentation process delivers a nutritional content that not only includes alcohol, but also vitamin B2, B6, and B9, which are all very beneficial to our health. However, unless you make your own brew at home, you need to be selective about which beer you choose. Look for additive-free brands sourced from local microbreweries that honour the process of how beer is supposed to be made. More facts and benefits of fermented organic wine. Anciently, in cultures where water was scarce, wine became an essential of life rather than a luxury, so it became a symbol of sustenance. For decades, studies have shown that drinking wine in moderation is good for you due to the antioxidant content, promoting longevity, protecting against heart disease and harmful inflammation. Interestingly, red wine has higher levels of antioxidants than white wine. The main antioxidant in red wine is known as resveratrol, which protects your blood vessels and may prevent blood clots. Resveratrol also decreases bad cholesterol in the body. Drinking wine in moderation has also been shown to help reduce the risk of having dementia, which often leads to Alzheimer's disease, because the resveratrol found in wine helps to keep the blood vessels open, allowing the essential supply of oxygen and glucose to move freely to the brain. Overall, red wine is the healthiest type of wine you can drink, and the best of the red wines is Pinot Noir, which is a cold climate harvested wine. Pinot Noir has a higher resveratrol concentration than any other red wine available and is one of the lightest and easy to drink wines of all. Choose your wine and beer carefully. Beer and wine are some of the most popular beverages in the world, which means there are many brands to choose from. With heavy commercialization comes processing, so do your homework on when selecting your brands to buy. Select beers from local microbreweries that follow traditional brewing methods and wines from growers that use organic practices and who prepare with minimal sulfates and preservatives. The main takeaway. The main takeaway is that not all alcoholic drinks should be treated the same. If you're going to consume alcohol, it's best to stick with beer and wine that is made from traditional methods, allowing you to still enjoy a drink in moderation without causing damage. Ultimately, for a healthy life, you don't need to avoid alcohol. You just need to take it easy and be sensible and smart about which types you choose. This concludes today's episode, and we hope you gained value from the tips and insights shared. Remember, the true foundations of self-care have always been the 7 principles of health: air, water, sunshine, walking, whole foods, non-toxic relationships, and passion. And your only job is to embrace them as part of your life. If you're looking for personal care, skincare, or whole food products you can trust, visit our online store at tolmanselfcare.com. Lastly, if you enjoyed today's episode, we'd really appreciate it if you share it with a friend and leave us a review on your podcast platform. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to being with you in the next episode.